What is going on, guys? My name is Joltage, and today I'm bringing you yet another SPL LC game, this time for week 2 between ZF of the Falcons and Starmaster of the Cryos. Heading into this week, Starmaster's coming off a really strong performance last week, getting a win over Fitzy, and ZF is coming off a week he'd rather forget, losing to Hace-Up, but both are strong competitors, and I expect this to be a really close game. So we've got lead Mienfu from Starmaster, lead Cottony from ZF. Cottony decides to go for the knockoff. That'll be nice to have that Mienfu knocked off. Removing an Eviolite's always really nice, especially in LC. But even in upper tiers, as you should know. Alright, so Starm decides to U-turn out. That Cottony went faster than that Mienfu, so that is a quite slow Fu unless this is a really fast Cottony. I find the former to be the more likely scenario here. But anyway, we've got an Archon here. It could be itemless. I don't know. Typically they're berry juice, but seeing as you brought it in the Cottony, I would assume maybe it's itemless, trying to get off in acrobatics. And it's definitely itemless. We've got berry juice, Drillbur. Interestingly, you typically see that running in Eviolite, I've found, and Drillbur decides to get up his rocks as Archon decides to kill the Drillbur. Archon's looking really threatening for ZF as he goes on to his pawn. This may be a Scarf pawn, otherwise it's going to eat a strong Earthquake here. Archon's really putting in a lot of work here. And even if it is Scarf Pawn, it has to go for the Iron Head, which is pretty much free for Chincho to come in. Starmaster's team's looking really quite standard, from what I can tell. It is Scarf Pawn, and it does destroy this Archer with an Iron Head, as I expected. Starmaster can really freely go into Chincho and fire off a Scald. Instead he goes to Mienfu. That's also a fair play. Pawn's not going to be beating Mienfu 1v1 ever. I expect a U-turn from Starmaster as ZF actually goes into his Fletchling. I was expecting him to go into Cottony, but this is a fair play. Starm's probably going to want to go out to his Chincho or his Porygon. He does decide to go the Chincho route here, and I'd say Starmaster's looking pretty good. It's a very close game at this point. That Archon was actually quite threatening to ZF's team, so to have that out of commission is really nice. Alright, ZF probably doesn't want to stay in here. As he doesn't, he goes right out to Cottony as Chincho fires off a Volt Switch, which you can do pretty freely nowadays. That Porygon is often foregoing the trace ability in favor of download. Anyway, so Starmaster gets the switch out. Probably going to his, I was expecting Ghastly, but Porygon works. This Porygon is one of those download variants I was just talking about, and gets the special attack raise. This is really threatening. Yeah, I don't see anything not getting 2-hit KO'd here, depending on the choice of move, and even if like he goes in a Pawn here, Pawn's Scarf, it's not really taking hits very well, and it's possible Porygon has the HP fighting for Pawn, though that is seldom seen. IMO. By the way, I was told last week to raise the volume levels, so I'm testing out a new mic level. Let me know if you guys can hear me better or whatever. And ZF's as Cottony knocks off Starmaster's Porygon, and goes down. ZF's Porygon is also download. Last week he ran a Trace Porygon, which was a bit unexpected, but and then his Porygon's able to take out Starmaster's Porygon as Starmaster sends out his Mienfu. I expect this to be like a... Huh. That was probably a speed tie between Porygons, as Starmaster's talking about in chat right here. Um, but not really sure here. ZF doesn't have a switch into this Mienfoo anymore. His fighting check is down. All he can really do is hope to revenge with holy shit. Ooh. See, that's why we run Reckless Mienfoo, man. That is why we run Reckless Mienfoo. Porygon barely lives and Mienfoo is down. That was a huge threat to ZF's team. Gone. And wow, I'm surprised that lived that. That's a high jump kick. But no, actually, I was kidding about this is why we run Reckless Mienfoo. I'm literally the only one who runs that, it seems. But I only run that on Scarf. Never would run it on an Eevee-like Mienfoo as that was. But yeah, Porygon showing off its insane bulk. Though Chinchou is still really threatening, especially if it is Scarf Chinchou, which it quite possibly is. Storm goes out to Spritzy, which should force in the Pawniard to Iron Head, though Scarf Pawn invites Chinchou back in for pretty much for free. So yeah, we'll have to see what ZF wants to go for here. Alternatively, he could try to set up with either Shelder or Fletchling. I'm not sure how well that will go in the long run, though. I actually don't know if Shelder takes out Spritzy. It probably does. I should really learn more of my calcs for stuff like that. But so we will have to see here what ZF decides to go for. All three Mons are certainly options. I guess I'd probably ZF just posted the Porygon calc there, which was interesting. I mean, for people who don't know LC, are probably really baffled that Porygon lived the high jump kick, which is fair. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. Starmaster's really not happy about his Porygon losing a speed tie to ZF's Porygon. But I mean, you play LC, you know speed ties are things. That was honestly his best play, was to risk that. But anyway, so ZF's taking his time here. Don't really know what I would do without calcing here. Yeah. He decides to go to Fletchling. I expect he's going to try and set up here. Be really cool if he was some sort of like... actually, no, I assume that's a Scarf Chinchou. Spritzy fires off a Moonblast, which does a lot, actually. I think this is a mixed Fletchling, seeing how much damage that did. Probably Overheat for Ferroseed, or yeah, I could see Overheat for Ferroseed definitely working out, being used on ZF's team. Clearing Ferroseed would be really good to pave the way for a Shelter sweep later. So yeah, that's what I'm calling that Fletchling. It looks like ZF's going to try and get the setup with Shelter and go for game right here. Yep. He clicks Shell Smash, Starmaster. All he has to do is click Moonblast. Moonblast does a lot, but it won't kill. Now it's kind of down to not missing his Rock Blast against the Chinchou. Yeah, it's down to that, really. And it looks like ZF's going to take this game. Unless we've got a Sucker Punch Ghastly, which would which is seen very rarely, but I have seen it, so um, it would not be like the most outrageous thing in the world. But yeah, we'll see what goes down here. ZF's all he's doing is clicking Icicle Spear in this case. Yep. Icicle Spear takes down. So yeah, that was good on ZF's part, being able to weaken the Spritzy enough to where Shelder would be able to take it out the next turn. Um, would be able to take it out with the Icicle Spear. And it goes out to Chincho, who again I'm assuming is scarfed, as ZF needs to hit some Rock Blasts. It could still be Berry Juice. Though if it's Berry Juice, it'll probably be weakened enough to where, there it was. That is really unfortunate for ZF there. Wow. Yeah. I mean, Pawn is scarfed, unless, yeah. Um, so ZF still has a chance to win, but if he doesn't end up winning, that Rock Blast will have really sucked. A lot of Smogdoor's chat's going crazy, and a lot of them don't really understand LC, but we'll see. Yep, definitely Scarf Pawn. I said that earlier. So it comes down to if it's gonna kill this Chincho, and if this Chincho is scarfed and hits a Hydro. It's possible. But yeah, really close game actually. Definitely an entertaining one for. I think this is first blood overall for week 2. If I'm wrong, then oh well. It's definitely first LC blood. I will say that. But yeah, really close game between two really good competitors, and yeah, let's see what goes down. Yeah, I don't know what's taking Starmaster so long. Maybe he's calculating what he has to do here, because maybe he's seeing. Yeah, I don't really understand what he's doing here because ZF's obviously not locked into knockoff. So like, I don't know if he's checking to see if he can not click Hydro here or what. I don't. Maybe a Scald Burn. I don't know what's taking so long really. It finally does go out to Chincho, and it is scarfed, or at least an Eviolite variant. I could see either one working. He's got, it'd probably be a secondary fletch check. Either one could be. Yeah. Basically, if it's a secondary fletch check, it's which I actually know it's probably Eviolite looking at it because he wasted his Archon so early. Because if it was Scarf, he would probably have put more emphasis on preserving the Archon for Fletchling, though he does have general bulk in Spritzy and Porygon. So, yeah, we'll see here. Yeah, ZF has to click knockoff because he's locked in, and Starm, I assume, is going to click a Scald. Because, yeah, upon further reflection, I think this might be an Eviolite Chincho. But we will see. Potentially Restock Chincho, actually. But we'll see what goes down. Starmaster's really making us wait. Taking his turn, taking his time here. So yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, then again, it still could be Scarf Chincho, but I don't. I'm really confused as to what's taking so long, if there's something he doesn't know. Yeah, it is Scarf Chincho, and he does click Hydro Pump, and he does die. Really close game. The speed tie with the Porygons did end up mattering a lot, but it was quite the close game. Starm ended up needing a crit there with his Chincho to win it. But ZF picks up the victory. Both of these competitors are now 1-1. Yeah, I expect them to have. I expect them to both do well for the rest of the season. Obviously, not everybody can win every game, but these guys are really strong competitors. So even in losses like Starm experienced today, he played well. Yeah. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. If there was something you didn't like about the video, you can comment, tell me what I should change. I'd love to have some feedback. Otherwise, subscribe for more competitive LC content. I will be bringing you every single SPL game for LC this season. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.